Get ready to match the stars. Bert Convy, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Ann Pflug, Richard Dawson, and Joyce Bulifant as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Roberts.
Johnny Olson and friends. How is this splendid group of celebrated people?
Just wonderful.
I don't know. If any of them come in, I'll let you know.
Listen, did everybody in television land, are you all aware that this sweet lady's going to have a baby in a month or so?
You could hardly miss it.
In a month.
Oh, how rude. Eat your heart out, Brett.
She's gained 37 pounds.
No,
and
you're
I'm
not
so
supposed to.
happy.
Well, shall we do what we always do?
What's that?
Welcome the new kid on the block.
Oh, that's a welcome to the new kid on the block.
It's dancing.
If you're all set, we'll have a go at it, shall we?
Shall we?
Okay, let's say hello to our current champion, Nikki Lehman. How are you, Nikki? Nikki has won $600, right? And you're going to be playing for the $5,000 in the big money, right? Ready to have a go at that? We'll do that right after this message of considerable importance to one and all gathered on this day. And here we are. Okay, if all the lights are on, I guess we'll begin, shall we, Nikki? Okay. Now, you won the $500. That means you're going to be playing for 10 times that amount now, or $5,000. To collect, remember, you have to match one celebrity head-to-head. Has to be an exact match. Which one do you choose?
Richard?
All right, Richard, you're going to play with this lady here. This lady's going to face me.
Well, we'll do this first.
No.
Get it out of the way.
We'll do this first. This is $5,000 worth. And here we go.
Yeah.
Cloud blank. Cloud, C-L-O-U-D blank. Cloud blank. All right, he's finished. Now we ask you, Nikki, for your response. One you think will match his cloud blank.
Cloudburst?
Cloudburst. Okay. All right, Richard, for $5,000, she said Cloudburst will match you. What do you say?
That's exactly what happened. I said Cloud 9.
Cloud 9. We've heard of that phrase. Did you think of that?
Didn't even think.
That's not a bad answer. Both of your answers were very good, as a matter of fact. Cloud 9 and Cloudburst. Okay. Now, you've got your $600, and you're going to need another player now, so let's welcome Jerry Ballas. Hi, Jerry. You know Nikki?
Yes, I do.
Well, so this is Jerry Ballas, eh?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to tell our friends here all about yourself?
I sure would. I'm married. I have a 2-year-old son named Danny.
Wait a minute, you left something out. You got a wonderful wife.
Fantastic, yeah.
Fantastic. Oh, I beg your
wife.
pardon. He's got a fantastic wife there.
And a wonderful son.
Oh, and a wonderful son. Oh, that's
Named
wife's
Danny.
name?
How does Gene know? And as Richard would say, my wife is expecting.
Yes, but what?
Nothing to do with me, folks. I was on Cloud 9 until...
Is that the whole story?
That's the whole story.
Good luck to you, Jerry. Here we go.
Thank you very
Please
much.
make a selection, if you would, please. I push this button, and nothing happens. Wake up over there. Listen, what's all that shouting and screaming and hollering, all that going on over there? Cool it, will you? We're trying to play a game here. It's a very serious production we've got going here. We may get higher, but are you ready there? What do you want, A or B?
B, please.
B it is. Here we go.
You tell him, fat lady.
Right. The surgeon said, I told Margie she shouldn't get married so soon after the operation. Well, she did, and at the reception, her blank fell into the cake. I am growing old, dear.
Say that again. Will you say that again, please?
Threads among the gold.
Look
The
how
surgeon
quick I
said,
am.
Yes.
I told Margie she shouldn't get married so soon after the operation, and well, she did. And at the reception, her blank fell into the cake.
Yes.
Do you know who loves our show?
Who loves our show?
Carmen McRae. I saw her for the first time last night at the Playboy Club, and she loves. Oh, she's fabulous.
She's a marvelous performer, isn't
Oh,
she?
I
Singing
went
as
mad.
great as ever.
Like a bite.
Yeah, and she watches this program.
And she's crazy about us. You and me, she's not too sure about Dickie, but she loves us.
Who
I
else
did.
loves our show?
Who else loves our show?
Carmen Miranda.
She watches it from Cloud 9.
Brett has been with her for quite a while. They share an
Okay.
apartment.
Excuse me. What?
Oh.
We're going to hold
Wait
on.
a minute. I'm not getting near you.
No. All right. Jerry Bellis, are you ready for this?
Yes,
The
I am.
surgeon said, I told Margie she shouldn't get married so soon after the operation. Well, she did, and at the reception, her blank fell into the cake.
Her appendix.
Her appendix. Well, now, wait a minute. Hold on. You see, Margie was 8 feet tall. And when she stood there, the table was right, so... Okay.
They remove appendix. They don't put them back in, do they?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Well, I figured the appendix were gone. They get. I figured that she had a nose job shortly before.
So her nose fell.
And it didn't work right. And
Chicken didn't,
yourself.
Didn't get enough stitches. I think that's a good answer.
Yes.
I don't care what that
I do
buzzer
too,
says
thank
there.
you.
What do you say, Brett?
I say that the operative word was after the operation,
Right.
not before.
Right.
Her little stitches fell into the...
Her stitches?
I've been there. It's not
Well, there's a lot of creative imagination being used today. That's marvelous,
I've
Charles.
taken this creative imagination, Bert, brilliant. Another step further, her old nose.
So far, so far we have 2 noses, and 1 appendix in the wedding cake. What are you offering?
I'm going to offer a third nose.
Right? 3 noses and 1 appendix in the wedding cake.
Certainly is. No, she had her face lifted.
Oh, she did.
And the stitches broke,
Yes.
and her face fell into
All
it.
right.
Cloudburst.
All right,
I've
Joyce.
been a little drunk for old face to go in. Did you ever see that cartoon where the bride and groom are cutting the cake and the bride slips and the groom's head comes off on the top of the cake and she's, oops. It just says underneath, oops.
No, I never saw that. You must tell me about that sometime.
I think it was
But not
my
now.
wedding.
At the reception, her blank fell into the cake, and you say nose. So we got a lot of noses in that cake, and that's it. All right. So that's none for you. Your first round question will belong at 1 minute and 4 5/10 seconds. Watch it. All right. All right, here we go. That's all right. You're caught on camera. Get off stage here. What are you?
Who was that last man?
Oh, it's crazy time. What was he doing? Adjusting a microphone?
Oh, he came over and asked me for a dance.
Oh, I see. All right, we go to the second half of round 1. Nikki, this is all yours, and I hope you're all ears. This is it. The ballerina said, I'll tell you why I'm such a great toe dancer. Before every ballet, my boyfriend blanks my toes. That's why I'm a great ballet dancer. I am a great ballerina.
I hate that question.
Before every ballet, my boyfriend blanks my toes.
My boyfriend blanks my toes.
While they're doing that, I would like to remind you that Bert Convy Show Tattletales is seen at a new time now.
Yes, that's true.
It's 11 o'clock Eastern Time, 10 o'clock Western
And Pacific.
and Pacific.
I believe that. I think that's what
Western
they
and
call it.
Pacific
Western
is
and
the same.
Pacific.
What
is
about
they call it.
Midwestern? Is it 10 o'clock Midwestern?
I think it's 10 o'clock in the Midwest as well.
Okay.
Yes.
How can I
Wherever it
concentrate
is,
on
find
a
it.
difficult question if you're...
We're talking about important things. Like
While
tattletales.
they're, I will show I will show all of you Ballatomains my turnout, which I had left over from my old dancing class. There's a. Have you? She's like, you know, the ballet people walk in such a strange way. They go.
Position.
What worries me is why that man in the blue asked me to dance when you're so beautiful.
That's right. Now we're ready for Nikki. If you're all finished, here we go, Nikki. The ballerina said, I'll tell you why I'm such a great toe dancer. Before every ballet, my boyfriend blanks my toes.
Kisses.
Kisses my toes. No? I don't know.
My toe.
The audience is split on their opinion on that. What do you think?
there's nothing wrong with kissing toes. If, you know, that would be terrific. I said massages her toes.
That helps.
Yeah. Gets the blood going there.
That's right. Good circulation.
But I wish I'd said kissing, because that's
Right.
nice. Kissing toes is
That's
terrific.
enough of that, Brett.
I really like that a lot.
Yeah.
Well, I think everybody likes a little toe kissing now and then.
Sure.
I said pounds, because you know you have to get into those things and they hurt so bad that you don't feel the pain if someone's pounded them before.
That's right. It feels so good when they stop
Oh,
that you're
yes,
glad
I-
to get up and point.
Snap
Right.
out there and
Okay.
hit that
Marinates
point.
her toes.
Hello,
Charles,
dear.
what do you say?
As a personal friend of Sid Charisse,
Yes.
You wish.
Tony Martin starches her toes.
Oh, starches her toes, eh? Are you a belly dancer? Have you ever
Yes,
done-
I
yeah.
studied toe.
No kidding.
Sure.
Well, then you must be
Every
very...
What she got into.
I wasn't on point.
Before every ballet, my boyfriend blanks my toes, and she says kisses.
Oh, no, that sounds very nice, but your toes hurt so much, you know,
Yeah.
and so you have to get the circulation going in them before you put all that cotton around them. So I put massages.
Massages, okay.
Thank you.
All right. Now, Richard, it's up to you. Are you a toe kisser?
Well, I can take or leave him. But as a personal friend of Harry Charisse,
Yeah.
who is the sister of Sid Charisse, I said starches.
Starches. Splendid. Splendid. Okay, and now we're up to Joyce.
I hated toe dancing more than anything. It hurts.
Really?
Don't do it
It
then.
hurt. I stopped. It hurt so bad, and the teacher would go. You just go along and you say, it doesn't hurt, and I go along saying, it's killing me. I can't stand it. So I thought maybe he would, you know, because to get him to a point that he sharpened them.
Sharpens the toes. Okay, so there's round one, folks. And now we go to round two. Jerry, what do you want?
Be again, please.
Be again.
Be again.
Be again. Here we go. As
So many
Fred,
records.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
as Fred was being carried off by the cannibals, he said to the cannibals, he
Read that
says,
again slowly. It's so lovely.
as Fred was being carried off by the cannibals, he said to them, what about my wife? And the cannibals replied, she not our type, she too blank.
She's not our type.
She too blank.
She too blank.
That's very good, my dear. Yes. All right. As Fred was being carried off by the cannibals, he said to them, what about my wife? And the cannibals replied, she not our type, she too blank.
Oh, gee whizzikers.
I thought it was Brett was being carried.
Oh, no, Fred.
Oh, Fred, I
Oh,
can't hear what you're...
Red.
You can't hear up here. Oh, I'm sorry.
Good if you turn your hearing aid up, honey.
All right, everybody ready up there? We'll call on Jerry Ballas. As Fred was being carried off by the cannibals, he says, what about my wife? And the cannibals said, she not our type, she too
Skinny.
skinny. Jerry, you finally got him in your corner. Let's see if you got these people in your corner. What do you say?
Funny, I think I see his wife in the front row, if I'm not mistaken. Is your wife in the front row? Yes,
Right
I think
there.
so. It's funny, when he said skinny, she approved, and she is not in a skinny condition. However, I agreed with him.
Oh, I see. There's one match for him. What do you say?
All I could think of was an old bird, and I said tough.
She not her type. She too tough.
You know, when birds get
that's
old,
right.
you can't cook them, or boy, you can't even
Right.
make soup out of them.
Charles?
Nothing worse than an old bird. Is the cooking class over? I said skinny, too.
Skinny. So far, two skinnies and one bird. What do you say, madam? She not our type. She too...
Why does Brett always give such weird answers?
Well, she's a weirdo. That's why we had to have one weirdo on the show, you know, and they said,
And she's it.
that's it.
I see.
Make that 3.
Well, I said what I am not now, but I shall soon be,
Yes, sir, shall.
which is thin.
Thin and skinny. How about that? Okay, here's another one for him. And he said, what about my wife? And the cannibal said, what did you say the cannibals say?
What?
Cannibals.
I'm playing for the yellow section. And I think Charles would say that we like dancing at home. Yes. Oh, I'm on the wrong show. I thought we were doing Tattletales again. As I'm on this show, I just say skinny.
Skinny.
And the banana section goes crazy.
All right, Joyce, here we go again.
What did you say about Bert's answer?
You got a bad one?
I was thinking about an old bird, too, and I said tough.
Tough. All right. So where are we? 4 for you, and your question is yet to come up. That'll be your second. You've got to match 4 celebrities to stay in the game. We'll find out how this turns out in a minute or so, but right now, please watch this. Here we go. Second and final round is your last shot at it. Must match 4 to stay in the game, 5 to win. It can happen. Helen said, my husband is so cheap.
How cheap is he?
On our wedding anniversary, all he gave me was a roll of blank. That's how cheap my husband was.
Say that again, sir.
My husband is so cheap that on our wedding anniversary, all he gave me was a roll of...
Okay.
Got it.
Wedding anniversary. All right.
Like that answer?
Okay. Brett, are you ready? Brett.
No,
here we
I'm
go.
ready, dear.
Now we go to Nikki Lehman. Helen said, my husband is so cheap that on our wedding anniversary, all he gave me was a roll of blank.
A roll of pennies?
A roll of pennies.
Don't pay any attention to them, honey.
That's right. Their answers could be just as bad as yours, and then where are they? And then you can
Very
win.
true.
You know, if
Worse.
they all say pennies. What do you say?
Well, yeah, he is very cheap, but you see, he would have given her pennies, but with inflation, it had gone up to a roll of nickels.
A roll of nickels.
It was going to be pennies.
I see.
I'm sorry about
Okay,
that.
Brett, what do you say?
I don't like the attitude of the audience toward that lovely woman. That's for starters. Secondly, how long have I been doing this show?
2 years.
That
Too
is
long.
one of the most brilliant answers I have ever heard.
It is. Somebody's cheap gives pennies.
Pennies.
Pennies. Speaking of brilliant,
No, it's true. Nickels, pennies, but still cheaper, cheapest would be dental floss.
dental floss. All right. Now, you've got to match the 3 remaining ones down in the lower tier to stay in the game. She's looking for the answer, pennies. Husband's so cheap on anniversary, all he gave me was a roll of pennies, she says. What do you say?
Well, that was my first choice.
Pennies?
Yes.
You think about it.
I did think of pennies. I did. And then I thought, what is more obvious? And what is tacky, tacky, tacky?
We don't want to
know.
tell you, Joanne.
All right, baby.
All right, Jerry wins the game. We congratulate you. You stand by for a moment or so. We got to say goodbye to Nikki. She's going to leave here with $600 together with our best wishes.
Thank you. I have a lot.
Goodbye, Nikki Lehman. There goes Nikki. Yeah. Step up here, young fella. We got all of this equipment we've turned around especially for your benefit. And if you're ready to begin, we'll have a go at the big money super match here where you can win over $5,000. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Bert Blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250. And the bottom one gets you $100. Whom do you call on here for a little assist? Richard?
One of my favorite hosts, Bert Convoy. How do you say it?
Yes, that's it.
Convy.
Convy, right.
I was in the Navy for a while.
Yes. Another one? Brett? What do you
How
say?
about that cute Burt Reynolds?
Burt Reynolds? Okay. Yeah, right.
And Bert?
How about Bert Parks?
How about Burt
How
Parks?
about Bert Parks?
So you got Parks, Reynolds, and Convoy. You want one of those? Look at your mother out there. She's talking to you, son. She says, do you want one of those? Parks, Reynolds, or Convoy?
I'm going to go with my initial response is Bert Bacharach.
Burt Bacharach. the songwriter. Okay? That's his choice. He's on his own. Bert he has rejected you, celebrities.
We may reject him when the answers come up.
Bert Bacharach is what we're looking for. Let's find if that little old son of a gun is under the $100 response. Bert Parks is there. That's one that Bert gave you. Okay, Bert Bacharach, are you under the $250 response? Bert Convy.
No longer the popular favorite.
Okay. Last chance for Bert Bacharach. Here's the $500 response. Reynolds. Brett gave you Burt Reynolds. And you rejected Brett, and she's in love with you.
Never again.
You'll never reject her again?
Never again.
Okay. All right, Jerry, you've got your $100, and you're going to play another game, meet another player in a moment or so, but right now we're going to do a little business, then we'll get back to you, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, that's it for today. We hope you'll join us next time. Will you join us next time?
Is that all?
That's it.
It went so fast.
Well, you know.
Well, you're having a good time, I guess. That's
You said it, yes.
Where's Jerry gone?
Jerry...
The one who went on his own.
Oh, he'll be back.
All right, say goodbye.
Goodbye. Gene Rayburn here, Match Game 75. Join us next time.
A Mark Goodson, Bill Codman production.